Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Fun Day here. This is Chits and Chats. I'm Ruel Gaviola. As always, I'm super excited to be here to talk about board games and see what you're playing these days. Share a little bit about what I've been up to. And today we're also going to be playing through Panorama. This is a new game from Scorpion Masqué, and they provided the copy. And we'll get to that in a few moments. But let's catch up a little bit. I see AB Trube is in the house. Thank you so much, AB Trube. Time Roller, whoops. Cosmic Beat is in the house. Hope everyone's doing well. And let's see. My group didn't meet up this weekend, Troop says. Played Great Western Trail solo. Base game with Rails of the North and Great Western Trail New Zealand. Right on. Their favorite base game, Great Western Trail Second Edition. It's more a race around the trail trying to hit your optimum actions. Wondering, has anyone played El Paso, Great Western Trail El Paso? I know there's been some conflicting opinions, I guess would be the best way to say it. Like, some people really like it, some people don't. I feel like it's sort of like Great Western Trail Light. They took, streamlined it down, made it more accessible for new players. I personally liked it. It was a little, I don't know how, because it's basically, you're going around and around taking actions, like a rondelle ish, almost like a roll and move, which I liked, but it's definitely lighter, and I feel like it could have been like maybe 10 to 50 minutes shorter. Maybe it outstayed its welcome just a little bit, but interested to see how everyone liked that one. Omar Hernandez in us. Hi, Omar. Hope you're feeling better. I know you're under the weather recently. Hope you got to play some good solo games. Let us know here in chat. By the way, shout out to BGG for hosting on their Go Live page. I always appreciate it, BGG. I had a great weekend. It was a busy weekend, super busy. In the best ways possible. I went to WonderCon, hosted, moderated a couple of panels there, which is really cool. Actually, didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted to exploring the con, but as always, saw all the great cosplay. Just wandered quickly through the vendors market, mainly the Artist Alley, and saw some of the things there. Really, just I love going there. WonderCon is more my style of con. I love San Diego Comic Con, the big one, right? Been going to that pretty much our whole life. But WonderCon's more my speed now. It's a lot smaller in scope. It's still a lot. It's big. It just really reminds me of the San Diego Comic Con back in the day when I was a kid. It was a little more manageable. Now, if I was a kid today, like, I would be insanely just so into Comic Con now because it's so huge, so much stuff to see. You cannot possibly see it all, which is crazy to me. Whereas WonderCon, if you really put your mind to it, you could see most of it. I mean, there's still a lot going on. Like, there's parts where you can go see movies, other parts where you can just, do cosplay, watch all the cosplay stuff, the costume contests. And then there's also comic books, which is, really cool to see. I still love the fact that it's comic books out there. But as Comic Cons evolve, so is WonderCon. And there's a lot of different programming panels. I was very fortunate to be part of the D4 experience. This is something that Ross Thompson's been building for years, and it's basically a tabletop conference within the convention. So we have, a bunch of different panels. I hosted one on tabletop game design, which was Saturday. Fantastic. It was a really cool thing to see the panelists that Ross gathered for this. Included Candace Harris, so y'all might know her from BGG, talking about her upcoming game, Rivals of Rock, I think it's called. She's a drummer in a rock band, or a drummer, studio musician, and also live musician. And this is based on her experience as a drummer. That's coming out soon. We also had Mo Poplar. He's self-published a couple of games, including Dark Heist and the upcoming Crumb Snatchers. And we also had Manny Vega, who you all may know from Flamecraft, one of my favorite cozy games of recent times. Also, Ian Clayman. You may not know the name, but you definitely know a game that an IP's worked on called Exploding Kittens. He's part of that team. He actually, I think he designed the Exploding Kittens board game, and I think he's worked on Exploding Kittens, the general IP. And finally, we had a very special guest. I mean, they're all great guests. We also had Ben Brody, who, if you don't know the name, he's the designer of something some of you may be familiar with called Marvel Snap. So it's really cool to see hear his take on designing tabletop board games, because he designs in the digital space, but there's a lot of lessons you could learn. He shared that definitely applied to the tabletop space. So it was a really, really great panel, and we had a lot of great insights from each panelist, and then the audience had a bunch of great questions and answers. And something that happened, first time, I've never done this before. Moderate the panels I moderate always. I make sure it's like clockwork. We're done, with enough time before the next panel. This time they always give me like in the back of the room, hey, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I saw the 10-minute warning. I'm like, cool, we got plenty of time, and I just got so wrapped up in what everyone was talking about. It just flew out of my mind, and all of a sudden I see the sign. Stop. I was like, oh my gosh. So as Candace was wrapping up one of her final answers, I was like, okay, well, we're out of time. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. So really great panel on Saturday. We also had a wonderful panel on Friday. The second time I've done the crowdfunding board games best practices. That one is super informative. We didn't have quite as big of an audience for that one as the design tabletop games, but if you're really interested in designing tabletop games, number one, get out to these conventions, because there's a lot of knowledge that's being shared out there from experts in the industry, people who have a lot of experience. So if anything, and what they always do, especially in the crowdfunding panel, they always make sure, here's what I did, it didn't work for me, or here's a mistake that I made, and just learning from those experiences is huge. So we had Ivan Van Norman, formerly of Darrington Press. And we also had Kaylee Bray. We had Andrew Marks, former head of Kickstarter, and also Peter Vaughn from Cardboard Alchemy. So experts in the field sharing their experiences. We took Q&A. This time I did get that one wrapped up on time, but there's still a lot of folks that stuck around after and met with the panelists. These two panels I really enjoy. I hope they bring back next year, because I love moderating these, but it's just really cool to be on stage with these folks who have so much experience, and I'm learning too. We have questions that are pre-made before the panel, but I'm learning as everyone else is, so it's great. But anyway, so that's what I did this weekend, along with couple of baseball games. The Dodgers opening a weekend, we went 3-0 against the D-backs. A lot of fun. Michelle and I hit up a couple of the games and had a wonderful time. I should note that it's a crazy time in the world right now. Unfortunately, I had to miss the No Kings protests on Saturday, but the protests don't. It's not just a go protest and yay, everything's fine. No, stay involved, folks. Write your congresspeople, talk to your representatives, talk to your local, state, and federal, any kind of representative, because if you want to see things change, yes, go protest. It feels good. It feels great to see people saying, hey, enough of this regime. We're done with it. But we have to continue on. I'm just going to encourage folks to, vote. Definitely vote, but get your voices heard. There's a thing called 5calls.org. I use it regularly now. Gives me easy access to my representatives in California, local and at the state level. I make 5 phone calls to let them know what I think about certain issues. What's great about 5calls.org, they actually have the scripts that you can sort of use if you're not a very eloquent speaker, or if you get nervous, that's fine. Get your voice heard. Just read off the script. I literally there's a paragraph. You just read it. Leave a voicemail. They're getting tons of calls. Things are changing. I'm hopeful that things are changing, and I hope that everyone's doing well out there as we deal with what's going on in the world. Anyways, this is about board games. Again, shout out to BGG for hosting. I do want to say board games and Dodger games or whatever, don't underestimate the value of good times and play. We all need a break from what's happening in the world. Do not feel ashamed to play games, go to a Dodger game or whatever, and enjoy yourselves as well, because that's what we're here to do. Have a good time and still fight the good fight. Let's see. I want to shout out Timer. Did like El Paso. Okay, cool. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I did like it, so that's good. We got another vote for El Paso. Not that we're taking a poll or anything, but hi Bing. Omar played 10B a couple times before I scrapped out. Still trying to recover. Okay, I hope you're feeling better real soon. Hey, we just got a follow. Thank you, Cap Bounty Bin. Appreciate the follow. Also, shout out to Suitably Confused, who followed last week. I did not get to shout them out, though. But hey, Deadpan's in the house. I'm really excited to try 10B, Omar. I've heard nothing but good things. I know it's like a lighter engine building type thing. It reminded me of Machikoro, but I know it's not. I don't think it's like that from what I've heard, but it's supposed to be good. Don't forget to stay hydrated, folks. We're going to go and just chat a little bit about games, and then we are going to play Panorama. This is a light tile lane set collection game. I'll show you how to play. I'm going to set up for 2 players. It does not have an official solo mode yet, but I'm going to play it. I'll play it two-handed. It's light. It's a beautiful game. I love the sort of unique tiles that they have here. I haven't set it up yet. We will take a break later to set things up, but look at these tiles. Isn't that gorgeous? I love these, and this is what you're going to be placing. You'll be building a little horizon. We got you'll try to you can do it like this. There are like little indentations on each one that you will try to determine how you're going to fit those on there. But we'll talk about that later on as we continue here on a Monday Fun Day. What else has everyone been up to? Let me know. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. My name is Ruel, and what I do is play board games. We are going to go over to... Oh, okay. Omar says, not engine building. They're talking about 10B. Just building streets in town, picking cars that will score on your streets. Pretty cozy, in my opinion. Yeah, why don't we go over there? To BGG, in fact, our host for today. Take a quick look at 10B. There it is. Yeah, I think it was the gang at Shut Up Sit Down that really liked this one. And as you can see, yeah, as Omar was talking about, I love the look of this. It does remind me of Machikoro, but cozy city building, or building streets in town. Look at this. Also, you know what this also reminds me of? Just the look of it is the game Walking in Burano. Is that what it was called? Walking. There's a couple of different ones. Walking in, and where you build like streets of a city here. This looks wonderful though. I love the artwork. Super cozy. Wish you were beer. Oh, okay. This is a great compare. This is what I love to hear. Omar said, I've heard comparisons to Santa Monica. One of my favorite tableau builders from Josh Wood, a local designer here in Southern California. Yeah, if you're comparing it, if there's been comparisons to Santa Monica, I'm all about it. I love Santa Monica. And let's see, 1 to 5 players, 36 minutes. Hey, that's not bad at all. Cool. Yeah, I love Santa Monica. Same here, Time Roller. If y'all have never played Santa Monica, I don't know if it's still in print. This was a game that came out, it's been 6 years already. Oh my gosh. AEG had this game. Designer Josh Wood, just nice guy. I consider him a friend. He's been in, we've known each other for years now in the LA area. I've seen him around different conventions and whatnot. He was a designer of one of my favorite games in recent times. Let's Go to Japan. Love Santa Monica. He also did Cat Lady, which a lot of people enjoyed. Worked on some Tiny Towns expansions. What was the other one? Cat Lady. Okay, yeah, those are the ones right there. Oh, Let's Go to France is the one that's coming out. But if you haven't played his, I just feel like tableau building, like Josh has got a handle on what I like in tableau building. Let's Go to Japan. Just a brilliant, brilliant game about... this looks like a prototype. Or is this an early copy? Why is it so... I don't know. Yeah, about designing a 7-day trip or 6-day trip to Japan. Just very clever theme. I've done a solo stream on the channel. I've talked about it a bunch. And yeah, absolutely love it. One of my favorites. But yeah, 10B, if that was the one that people have been um, comparing it to, that's a really nice thing to hear. So yeah, thanks, Omar. Appreciate that. Folks, let me know what other games you talk about. We did talk about El Paso, Texas, El Paso, Great Western Trail, El Paso. Is it called that? Is that the name of the game? El Paso? Yeah. This came out last year. I played it online with the crew at Critical Hit Games. I haven't been down there in a while. The things have been changing at the store, but I'm hoping to get there real soon again to stream because I really love the crew at Critical Hit Games. El Paso is basically the slimmed down version of Great Western Trail, so you can play this in 60 to 90 minutes rather than a couple of hours. So check that out if you're ever been interested in Great Western Trail, or if you just want a slimmer version. Here's what it says here. It can serve as an introduction to the series as a perfect game for game nights when there's not enough time for its big brothers. And that is definitely true about the game. Yeah, really cool. I love the cowboy meeples. Cool. Okay, anything else y'all been checking out here? Or what else is new? How was your weekends? Let me know if you've did anything cool, played any other games. I see this game here. I want to bring this to the table soon. So Beck and I played this. It was her first time playing baseball highlights, and it was funny. We just she did this bit where she was like horrified that she was playing a baseball game. She's really not into baseball. I mean, she's gotten plenty of baseball games, as she talked about on the show, but she did. I think she enjoyed the game in real. It was a funny bit. It's like, not liking baseball, but I love baseball highlights. If you have not played it, it is a wonderful deck building hand management game themed around baseball. You don't have to know the game of baseball to enjoy it. Like my friend Daryl's not a baseball fan, but he will play this anytime that I'll suggest it. This is the Bases Loaded edition that I got from Eagle Griffin. They sent it over here, and I'm going to be doing a solo stream soon. It might be a video. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but I definitely want to create either a video or a live stream of playing this with a bunch of the expansions, because this comes with pretty much all the expansions, a bunch of promos. I think there's a few things that were out of print that they did not recreate for this, but this is basically the essential edition, if you will, of Bases Loaded, or Baseball Highlights 2045. It's a great game. I love it solo, and I'm going to put it here just as a reminder. Hey, don't forget to play this, Ruel. Oh, covering up my copy of Santa Monica. We were just talking about that. What it do, baby booze? Hey, what's up, Sir Bearswick? Thanks for hanging out. Is Bases Loaded the final version? It's the latest one. I have no idea if they're going to be doing other versions of it. I feel like this is the essential edition, though, because it has all the extra teams, has all the promos, has all the expansions. And I know that they had discontinued certain things, so there's certain starter sets, which are just your starter, like you have either LA, San Francisco, et cetera, et cetera. I think they eliminated some of they might have said, or there's why don't I just open the box up? Jeez, Ruel, it's right here. By the way, I wish more publishers did this. I love this little notch here. So when you're opening a box, let me put it over here. So when I have a box like this, I love these little notches here, right? It's just easier to open, because I've had that problem. I don't know if y'all had the problem where no notches on the box, you're just sort of trying to open it and just trying to shake it. It's just so much easier. Look at this. I love that. I wish more boxes did that. The grabby, that's what it is. The grabby notch is top tier box design. Folks, follow Eagle Griffin and do this, please. Add the little grabby notch. It is awesome. I love that. What I was talking about here. So, rule book, reference book. Where was it? Did I leave it in the other room, or did I? Oh no, I might have left it in the other room. Yeah. Well, here's all my notes for the game. Anyways, yeah. I left it in the other room when I brought the game home the other day from the studio. So there are let's see. Well, these are promos and extras. Okay, that goes here. Why is this not? Anyways, I'll fix that later. They had a sheet where they list like all the stuff that's been discontinued and did not make the reprint, and it's basically a bunch of the starter teams. So here's the starter team: number 1, San Francisco; number 2, LA; 3, Boston; 4, New York. They have 12 starter teams. All St. Louis, Seattle, Pittsburgh, etc. They discontinued like half of them, so it's like we have 12 here. I think it was like 13 through 20 or something like that. So there's no more, I don't know, whatever city they eliminated. And I think they had like a Team USA one as well. But these are just starter teams. They're pretty much interchangeable, I think. I think there's some slight differences, perhaps, to a few of them. I honestly haven't looked at all of these yet. But you have the free agents decks, which is the same as the regular game. But then it's all about these promos and stuff. All the different promos that they give us. Whoops. Oh, this is upside down. That's what it is. We have the Ballparks expansion, the Double Trouble expansion, the Home Cooking expansion. All these different expansions that were hard to track down because it would always be like whenever they kickstarted the game, it'd be like, oh, okay, we're going to do this one new expansion. Here's the coaches one. Rally Cap. What else? I know there's a couple. So I had like the Magna Glove, Robot Hitters, Cyborgs. I never had the, what was it? The Big Fly expansion, the All-Star expansion. Yeah, the Home Cooking. I didn't have any of these. So it's nice to see them in the game now as part of the game. Oh, I should put these here to keep them. I need those little the little foam things to keep these cards from sliding around like this. Yeah, promos and extras. And the promo that I'm most excited about, of course. Oh, there's some extras there. Where was it? King Yaz. There it is right there. Say hey, Shohei. Cyborg threatens 2 home runs. He's fast, of course. Shout out to Dead Last again. Last year, I didn't get to do it this year. I was bummed. We have an annual game of Baseball Highlights 2045 at Dice Tower West. I did not attend this year, so I missed our game. But last year, when we played, he let me grab Shohei right off the bat. So I was like, that was a real treat, being able to play with that. So there's, I'll put those there, those there. Yeah, that'll help. I need those little the foam things, which I have, I think, in the garage. So I have to do that. Anyways, that is Baseball Highlights 2045. Talking about the. Oh wait, here it is, right there. Oh, it was between some of the boards. So here's a. There it is, right there. Discontinued card list, not included. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 different starters, and that was Canada, UK, Caribbean, Pan Asia. So it's sort of a bummer that the starters aren't here anymore, but they're all pretty much the same 15 card starter sets. They did also not include, these are discontinued, Chris Correa and Wiffle's Revenge. So these are the foil cards. So I think the promos in there are still there, just not the foil ones. Let me see. Ryan Funkhauser. You all know my buddy Derek Funkhauser. That's his card. Chris, say hey. Yeah, maybe it wasn't. Oh no, there's a Chris Correa and Wiffle's Revenge in the set, just not the foil. Okay, so this is 511 and 512. 513 and 514 are no longer there. The foil. That's no big deal. Yeah. Yeah, hey, D-Walls. Yeah, Shohei's overpowered just like he is in real life. OP. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. I think this is an important thing to know. These are the cards that come in the game. So as you can see here, 403 cards are in the game. And I remember, I think it was Kelly from Board Games with Variant Hex talking about how she got the sleeves. And then there was like 403 cards. They only gave, I don't know, because I didn't get the sleeves. They just sent me the game. And I think it was like an option. You could get 400 sleeves, but there's 403 cards. That's, yeah, sort of funny. So you get 18 of the promos, and then the ones that were not included were the foils. And then, of course, all starting sets. It would have been cool to have, I think, I don't really mind not having these different cities, but it would have been cool to have like a UK, Caribbean, Pan Asia, and Canada. Oh, they didn't have a Team USA. Okay, so, anywho. This was like a Baseball Highlights guided play-by-play instructions for a quick play. I think I like this. I already knew how to play, so I didn't really need it, but still, it's a nice thing to have for people who are not familiar with the game. They have a reference booklet now and a rule book. And I realized I didn't realize that they had gone to Paul Grogan of Gaming Rules to go over this. So the rule book in this version is way better than the old one. The old one had some, I guess, problems, but yeah, it was thanks to BGG, I was able to get all the fine tune all the details. It's a pretty intuitive game, I think. But AB2, I have 9 teas in the 7 expansions. Nice. Teams, nice. So many sleeves, yeah. Bing, you gotta check it out. This is for me, my money, the best baseball game, card game, or board game out there. So definitely something to check out. Why is this popping back up? It's so funny. Why does that do that? I don't know. Yeah. So base and load edition of Baseball Highlights 2045. Again, I'm covering up my copy of Santa Monica, but there's a big old stack of games there. That's why it's easy to just pop on there. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to get some more water, but I need to run out and get that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab we'll do a quick break here, and then we are going to play some Panorama. So stick around, folks. Let's see. It's more like producing a baseball show than playing baseball. Yeah, and that's a really important thing to note, because it is called Baseball Highlights. And each little baseball game, it's only 6 cards. So they've done this really neat thing. Mike Fitzgerald, I think it's his masterpiece design, where you play 6 cards against each other. It's a lot of back and forth. So things trigger, certain things go first, or like trigger first, and you react to them. But at the end of the 6 cards, it's like you've played a whole baseball game. It's like looking at the highlights on ESPN or whatever. Like, oh, here's what happened in LA, San Francisco, LA won 4-3, et cetera, et cetera. It's really clever. But let's talk a little bit more about that. I'm going to take a quick break, set up Panorama, get some more water. Y'all stay hydrated. I'll be back in 5 minutes, okay? Thanks again. We'll be playing some Panorama when we get back. All right, BRB. Hello, friends. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Thanks again for joining me. We are going to be playing a game real soon here. Let me move this keyboard out of the way. I'm going to put it over here. And oh, wow, you can sort of see. Look at this. Wow. Sure. I didn't wear. You all see that? Look how. Oh my gosh. Too sexy for my shirt today. Hi, Gamer Eyes guy. Friends, if you like the shirts that I wear, be sure to check out Taylor.com. Taelor. They are my clothier of choice. I do use their monthly rental service, and I love it. I've been using it for a couple of years now. I started it because once I got the job with Good Morning Society, I want to level up my wardrobe game, and it levels me up not only professionally, but also personally as well. I get to use these clothes. They send me a batch every couple of weeks. I get to use them on the shows and stuff, but also when I go out for date night with Michelle, or just when I want to look my best, I use Taylor.com. Folks, I hope you're doing well. Gamer Eyes Guy, again, welcome on in, and everyone who's been hanging out, I appreciate it. I'm going to be playing some Panorama in just a second here, and I just set it up here. Let me just show you real quick. We've got it all set up here on the table. This is a Towel Lane set collection game, and I've set it up for 2 players here. And I'll explain it in just a second. I wanted to hydrate a little more. I went from water to a LaCroix. I'm drinking lemon today. It's been my recent favorite flavor. Mo Pop is in. Hey Mo, I was just talking about WonderCon. Great to see you there, friend. And also we talked about a little bit about the panel that we did on Saturday, designing tabletop games. I had a great time with you all and all the panelists there. It was a great time. Very informative, and I hope people who are interested in getting into the space attend some of these shows, because, as I was saying earlier, so much knowledge is dropped at these things, and it's also a great opportunity for folks to connect with some of the panelists, like after the show or between shows, panels, and talk to them, and I mean, not badger them, but, talk to them about certain things, and hopefully get an idea of how it is to get into the tabletop industry. Hello, friends. And, Sarah Bearsworth is still here. Thank you, Sir Bearsworth, for hanging out. I am going to check real quick over here. I was looking at BGG, who are hosting us today. Thanks to BGG. Thanks you all for watching. Yeah, what I'm going to do next is go over here and get ready to play some Panorama. I'm going to do the old intro for YouTube. As y'all know, I like to keep my editing to a minimum when I do these things. So I will do that right now. Hi, friends. Welcome. Oh, man. Frog in my throat. Sorry. Let's take one. This is the fun of doing it live. Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and today we're going to play Panorama. I want to thank Scorpion Masqué for sending over a copy via Hachette. In Panorama, you and your opponents are playing a tile placement game and set collection. I'm going to turn these over. I've done this random setup where tiles are going to be placed around this little hexagon shape here, and what you're doing is adding these to your tableau. This is the score pad. I'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to keep it off screen along with the box. But in Panorama, it's a pretty straightforward. What you're going to do is draft these tiles one at a time, add it to your tableau, and then score things based on the score sheet here, and also 3 objectives. Now, these are the starting objectives for your first game. They're the ones labeled with a star. Later on, after you get experience, there's a bunch of them in the box. You just randomly shuffle them and place 3 out there. So in this game, I've set it up for 2 players. I'm the yellow player. Michelle is the blue. And on your turn, you're going to look at where the sun is. And that is whoever's player token is there is the active player. If you've played Tokaido, you will know this mechanism. It is whoever's in last place, they're the active player. So in this case, I am here, so I'm going to take the one right here. Or you're going to move and then take the tile where you end up. So when I move, I can move anywhere except a space that's already taken by another player. I can move as far as I want and to get something. But then the next player who is in last place will get to go. So if I did that, I take this one. Michelle goes. She takes that. She could go again right? Because this thing just traveled. This is a reminder of whose turn it, or the, you just move one space and whoever's on that space will go. So I can go as far as I want, but maybe I don't want to do that because then I'll give Michelle too many opportunities to get free tiles. When one of these stacks is gone, the game ends and we're going to go to final scoring. So what you're looking to score, there's a few things here. You have your objectives, we'll talk about in a second, but you have your terrains, and each animal is going to score based on your terrain. So right now, for instance, I have these flowers here. I have a flower here in the mountains, in the forests, in the hills or fields, and then the plains here. We also have a river that runs through, and we'll see how that works. But I'm going to take my turn here and go through it. I'm just going to jump over here. Okay, take this tile. Now you'll notice there are little ridges here. They have to line up. So I could not do something like this where there's a space that has to be flush against it. Now you can do it like this where you line up terrains or forests. You can do it on left or right, okay? But you cannot, once you place it, you cannot move it, and you can't slide things in between. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to put this like this because I want that river to go through, because that's one of our private objectives here, or public objectives, is whoever has the longest continuous river, okay, is going to get extra points, okay? And let me check the book here. As far as how many extra points, I think it's 3 or something. It just depends. Oh yeah, whoever has the longest river, the river that passes unbroken through the most tiles, you're going to get points based on how many tiles that is. So this is 3 points because it's 3 tiles long. Okay. We also have the fewest clouds. Hey, I have the rule book here, right here. I can just read off the rule book. Have the fewest clouds in your sky. Sky spaces do not need to be connected. So if this space was down here and it had a cloud, that would count towards that goal. So you're just trying to get a bunch of clouds. Finally, we have the crows. The crows are, right, you had that right here? No. Here it is. Have the most crows in your panorama. Their terrain zones do not need to be connected. So here's the terrain here. I've got a crow and a flower. If I, like, later on had this crow and it was down here, that is fine. Let's say it's up here. So even though this terrain is not connected with that crow, I would still count the crows for this. Now, having said that, if I wanted to count this for the terrain bonus and the animal, what I'm going to do is take however many crows I have connected in one terrain box or one terrain zone. I have 2 crows. I would multiply it by how many flowers are in that same zone. So 2 times 1 is 2. So you're trying to get a bunch of flowers and a bunch of animals. Likewise for this sheep here, it's worth nothing right now because it's not connected to this field. But if I had put it here, it'd be 1 times 1 and another 2 here, so 1 times 3. So if this is connected, like, oh no, that's connected like that. And actually, was it connected? No, that's not connected. This is. So 3 flowers times 1 is 3. So as you can see, you want multipliers there, folks. Was this? Yeah, that's the one that goes there. All right. So we talked about each animal is going to score based on flowers in the terrain, and then we each have 3 objectives that are different game to game, but we have these 3 here. All right, so I've taken my turn. I've moved my piece. Now we just move this one here. And hey, it's Michelle. So she's going to go. Oh, and I flipped this one over here. She's got this here. She's looking over here. She sees a crow. Maybe she wants to jump up there because there's a crow and a sheep. Okay, so this sheep, she'll connect here. Now, there is no river here. So maybe she wants to do this, like this. Okay. All right. Okay. Or maybe she want to do it like this. She can do it like this. Yeah, we'll do it like that. All right. Again, it has to be flush up against it. So just got to make sure that's flush. All right. That's end Michelle's turn. Now I go, and look at this. I could get an extra tile here if I go here because Michelle had skipped over. But there's no river connected. I do want to continue my river. I want to stay in that game, right? And I'll do that. Take this one, and I'll continue the river here. And notice I got a bunch of flowers here, and I do have 1 fox. The fox, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 flowers and 1 fox in that terrain, so I've got 4 points right there. Flip this over. This goes here, and then there's no one there, so it goes here. So it's Michelle's turn. She's going to go. Okay, there's a crow. There is also a river there. She has this sheep up here. Oh, there's a bear in the mountain. Maybe she wants a bear. No, she's going to go here and take this one here. And then she's going to continue her river like this. Okay. Let's see. There's, you can continue the mountain. The crows, again, just for the crow bonus, doesn't matter. You just, it doesn't have to be connected. But she does want to score for the points as well. So she'll set this up. She's hoping to get a bear to get more points there. So she's going to go like that. And then this move here. It is now my turn. Okay. I'll flip this over for Michelle. I see that bear. You know, I want the bear, even though I know Michelle wants it too, because I can continue my river, and I have a bear times 3 flowers. That's going to be 3 points. I have the fox. I don't have anything here yet. Okay, but I flip this over, and then we move here. It is now Michelle's turn because that's where the sun is. Michelle's got all of this. She has a bear here, but she doesn't want to skip too many, right? So she does have a sheep. She doesn't have a fox yet. Okay, she's going to move here to get a fox. Also, maybe continue the river. Yeah, that'll work for Michelle. Okay. I'll move this down just a little bit, so give us a little more room here. All right. That flips over. This goes here. And it's my turn. Let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to go here? Get another, I can get a fox. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'll get the fox. Because now I have double fox. But that's going to be the end of my river, at least on this side. Okay. So, whoops. All right. So I've got 1, 2 foxes. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. So that's worth 8 points right there. That's pretty good. Even though I did stall out my river. All right. This goes here. The sun moves. And it is Michelle's turn. She needs to get some animals here. So there's a fox there. She does have 1 fox here. She can get more of these here. She's gonna jump here. Ah, man, no, maybe she wants that bear. She's looking at that bear. She's like, you know what? I want the bear. Okay, so the bear is gonna go up here, and she also has another fox. That'll give her more points there. And she gets, she'll run the river as well, or continue her river like that. Okay, so the bear's got 1, and times 3 is 3 points. So I don't know. We'll see. See if that plans out or works out. I can move here, get another crow, and extend my river this way. And get some flowers on the... Oh, I have no sheep. I need a sheep because look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and not 1 sheep. There's a sheep all the way here. Michelle's got a sheep, so I'll go here. Take this one. And then we'll extend the river like this. Or, that would be 5 rivers. Michelle has 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm going to bypass that. I'll say I'm going to go here because I'm going to add yet another flower to my fox. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers and then 2 foxes. That's 10 points right there. And what's cool is I get to go again because I'm in last place. So now I am yeah, you know what? I'm going to go hard. You know, keep going on this one, go all in on the foxes, because this fox right here, yeah. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 foxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers there. So that's 15 points. Nice. Okay, now it's Michelle's turn. She's going to jump. She has that sheep there. And she has more flowers there for a bear. And this is another bear right here. So what she's going to do is go here. Grab this one. And let's see. Oh, the sheep is right there. That's a tough one. She could add this. Oh, so here it would break up her river again. But then the bear, 1, 2, 3. This is connected. 4, 5. 5 points for the bear. And then we have a sheep out here that's not connected to anything. We have 2 sheep, but they're not connected to anything. She got a couple of foxes. Oh, Michelle's having a tough time here. And not really Michelle, me, obviously. Okay, well, we're going to go with that. And this moves over here to me. I'm going to move. Do I want that sheep? No, I want... Yeah. Yeah, I'll go here because I want to get that sheep into the mix here. So this sheep, 1 times 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, I have 8? That's 8 points. So I can get another sheep. That's huge. All right, but now it's Michelle's turn. She's going to go here, get a bear and a sheep. Okay, but the bear, she wants to connect here. Okay, so maybe, let's see, can she do this? Yeah, she can. And she has a river. Okay, that's only 2, though. The sheep, oh no. Well, she's going for the bears. So it's 1, 2 bears times 2, 4, 5. So that's 10 points. Hopefully she can get a little more out of that. That's sort of a bummer for Michelle. But for me, obviously, I'm a little more invested in my side of things here. Maybe I jump forward to get that fox. Yeah. I'm going to jump forward. I'll give Michelle a chance to get more. But here's the thing. I get all this here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 foxes times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. Yeah, that's 20 points. Pretty strong. But now Michelle's going to get a couple of maybe extra chances here. She can get a couple of crows here. Okay, yeah, she's going to do that. She's going to move here slowly but surely. And she can't really, she can start to continue her river. So my river is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 1, 2, 3, but she's got another one here she could start. Maybe she could catch up. So she'll put a river here. And she does, okay, now she can score her sheep. These 2 times 1. I'm going to continue this here because she's going to go one more time here. Whoops. This is yet another river, but it also has a flower for her fox. Yeah, she's really... No, she'll just go with the river. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now she has 4 rivers. I still have 5, but maybe she can catch up on that sense. And we're running out of room here. Oh my gosh. That goes there. And Michelle... oh, her bear. If she goes to the bear, she's already stuck here. That's a bummer. But she could... Yeah, you know what? She will jump here and take this. Okay. And I'm going to move this off. No, you know what? I'm going to move these like this. Just so we can see what she scores here. Yeah, because now that we've taken one out, her balloon deflates. And I get one more turn. This is it. So after that, we will go to scoring. I'm going to get the scoring objectives ready. We have terrain. And then... yeah, so this gets flipped over to the moon, okay? That indicates everyone gets one last turn. Okay. Final turn. What do I want to do? I will... Is there a way to get another fox out there? Yeah, I'm going to go all the way over here, get this fox, and add him right there. All right, cool. All right, so final scoring. What you do, you got the score sheet here. This will be me and Michelle. We're going to count clouds, which I wasn't even paying attention to. So let's go over here to the scoring objectives. And the clouds have the fewest clouds in your sky. Oh, it's fewest clouds. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Michelle's got 1, 2. She got a bunch. So I actually won that one. So I'm going to get 4 points. Or no, points. I got 1, 2, 3 points. Because that's how many clouds I had. And then Michelle, I had the fewest, so I score points. Michelle does not score any points. Okay, so that's clouds. Let's score the river next. River. Longest river scores that many points. Okay, so have the longest river. That is the river that passes through. Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Michelle. It is a tie. And I think it's friendly ties here. We'll have to double check the rules here. I'm going to call it a friendly tie. And then I'll put in the show notes below if we were supposed to do something differently. So, whoops. We tied on that, so we're each going to get 5 points. 5 and 5. Okay. And finally, the crows. Now, this is... different than the normal crow scoring because this crow here is just the most in your panorama, does not need to be connected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Michelle. So 5 for me and then none for Michelle because I scored the crows. All right. Now, okay, we go to terrain types. Let's score the bears. And again, it's number of animals in each zone times the number of flowers in each zone. So this bear is all by itself and Michelle. Let me move this out of the way here. So here's Michelle. She's got one bear all by itself, doesn't score. This bear, these two bears are connected. And these two flowers, this is connected all the way here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10 bears, 10 points for bears for Michelle. I have a bear out here for nothing, 2 flowers there for nothing. I've got 1 bear times 3 flowers, 3 points for me. Okay, foxes. 1, 2, this is where I went all in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 foxes times how many flowers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 times 5 is 25. And I think that's it. Yeah. Michelle has a fox here. 1 times 1 is 1. She has 2 foxes here times 1 flower. So 2 times 1 is 2. So she scores 3 points. Sorry, Michelle. Okay, next up are the sheep. The sheep. I've got 1 here, but no flowers connected. I've got a bunch of flowers here. Oh, connected to this 1 sheep. So 1 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points for my sheep. Michelle's got 1, 2 sheep connected here times 1 flower. That's 2 points. Then she has 1 sheep here connected to 1 flower, so 1 point. So another 3 points for Michelle. Sorry, Michelle. Okay, now crows. Now this is different than the objective. The objective just doesn't matter if the terrains are connected or not. Here, you have to connect them. So I've got 1 crow here, but not connected. 1 crow not connected. I've got 2 crows connected to 2 flowers. That's 4 points. And then this one is not. This was down here, so not connected. So I only scored because I did not connect these here. I scored 2 crows times 2 flowers for 4 points. Michelle likewise does not go here. She gets 1 times 1 here, and then she has 1, 2 times 2 flowers. That's 4. So 4 and 1 is 5. And looks like I won, folks. I'm going to do the math here. 10, 16 plus 25 is 41, 49, 53. And Michelle scored 15, 18, 21, 26. Oh, no. Oh, no, Michelle. But that is Panorama, folks. I want to thank Scorpion Masqué for the copy via Hachette. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Okay, that's it, friends. Hi, Amanda. Good to see Panda here. Poo Poo Cafe is in the house as well. Even Little's in the house. Hi, friends. Thank you so much. Was there a raid? Did I miss a raid? If I did, I'm sorry. I was so wrapped up in the game. Let's see. Was anyone? No raid. But do want to thank everyone for hanging out. Hope you're well. We just wrapped up. We talked about some games. We just played through Panorama. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's going to be a short show today because I've got things to do, emails to answer. It's going to be a very busy time here. We got some, as I mentioned before, we got a lot of things happening in Good Time Society. The show that I work on, Good Morning Society, we're really ramping things up and got some surprises for y'all coming soon. Now, we do have a show this Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific. Tune in for that. Oh, what I wanted to announce. That's what I wanted to do. Where is it? Did I put it back over here? Here it is. Tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, or actually a little earlier, 9 a.m. tomorrow Pacific here, folks, because we're going to do a live playthrough of Concrete Canvas. This is a terrific, oh God, how do I explain it? It's a set collection game at its heart, that you're trying to collect sets of stuff to paint stuff. You are a street artist, graffiti artist in New York. It's actually based on the artist Chris RWK. I thought it was Chris Rock, but it's Chris RWK, Robots Will Kill. He's a very famous street artist. It's based on his adventures in New York. And you're going to be, it's almost like, oh God, what is it? Istanbul. You're sort of not really pick up and deliver, but you're moving around these different tiles and collecting spray paint. And then you get the spray paint cans to paint your masterpieces. But there's also a bunch of things that you can do. Instant actions, stuff. It's an area control game as well. So as you move around, you're placing your stickers everywhere. And at the end of the game, you're going to check out area control. You will have your paintings, which is set collection, It's terrific. It's a lot of fun. And Michelle's going to join me tomorrow, folks. Yeah, Michelle is on her spring break from school. So I got her to, we played it. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to live stream it tomorrow. So that's at 9 a.m. tomorrow Pacific, so noon Eastern. So tune in tomorrow for some concrete canvas. Well, there it is with me and Michelle. And then Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific, as always, Good Time Society. We're doing Good Morning Society with Becca. And then that'll be it for my streaming for this week. I've got some videos that will be coming out real soon. I'm actually editing some as well. If you'd like early access to some videos that I do every month, please join our Patreon. Where is the Patreon link? It's in here somewhere. There it is. I just dropped the Patreon link there. I'd appreciate your support there. You do get early access and also some bonus content that's only for Patreon subscribers. So a lot of it recently, well, not a lot, but I've done a few things recently where I go inside the Good Time Society studio and show you around. I've got a picture coming up real soon I'm posting that's only for the patrons. It's our latest obsession at the studio. I'm going to be sharing that with y'all on Patreon. But anyways, friends, I hope you have a great week. Happy gaming. Join the Discord if you want to continue the conversation offline, or, well, still online, but during non-show times. We talk about nerdy, non-nerdy stuff there. I post photos sometimes. We talk about sports ball, go Dodgers, and whatever team you support. But anyways, that's going to do it for now. I'm going to raid to the next channel. Let's see who is available for raiding. And then we'll bring you over there. We got Last Geek Tonight, Polish System. Oh, okay. Some channels I've never heard of, which is great. Always happy to see new people playing board games. Well, actually, let's see. We've got Flipsy Fiona. Okay, it seems like Flipsy's always on when I'm on. They're playing Viceroy and Dinosaur Island Roar. Oh, I love Dinosaur Island Roar, right? So we're going to Flipsy right now, folks. Send them some love. Looks like, yeah, they're playing Viceroy right now, but I'm all about, I do like Viceroy. I haven't played in a while. That's an older game. But stick around for Viceroy, and hopefully they haven't played Dinosaur Island Roar right, because I love that one. Okay, friends, thank you so much. Again, stick around for the raid. Send Flipsy some love. Shout out to all of y'all. All right, take care. So long. Bye-bye.